Well, now to our ongoing coverage of the Black Lives Matter movement.
Today, the group protesting locally has shrunk significantly, but they are still making every effort to send a strong message.
KRDO News Channel 13's Crystal Story is at tonight's protest against police brutality. Live in downtown Colorado Springs, Crystal, how are things looking tonight compared to what we were seeing this time last week?
Heather, there's probably about a quarter of people here than what we saw on some of the busiest nights in Colorado Springs. I want to give you a look behind me here in front of City Hall. Now, because of protests like these, changes have been made across the country. Demonstrators are here today, are asking what impact they're making on our community, and will any change come of their efforts? 10 days of chanting, 10 days of waiting, and 10 days of asking for change. These demonstrators want to make an impact.
At a bare minimum, we need to have accountability across the board.
They've seen communities like Minneapolis start to talk about disbanding their police department, and Denver police ban chokeholds. In Colorado Springs, Mayor John Suthers says change could come in the form of an outside committee.
City Council will appoint a committee to do research and make recommendations to the council what greater accountability might look like.
But explains he hesitates to let that group be just anyone.
I would very strongly oppose a group of unelected citizens without any extensive experience in police work managing the police department, deciding who gets disciplined or what the police policy and procedures are.
Colorado Springs Police Chief Vince Niski said on the city's podcast he's asking protest organizers to get involved.
Because really we need their voice as well as we need community leaders. We've asked them to join that group too so that we get a voice of the people.
According to this crowd, the voice of the people isn't going anywhere. Now, there isn't a concrete timeline on when the group that Mayor Suthers talked about will become into existence, but this group behind me sure hopes that change comes soon. For now, we're live outside of City Hall in Colorado Springs. Crystal Story, KRDO News Channel 13.